this is the first time I am meeting a large crowd of youth wanting and seeking knowledge. I was in Cote d'Ivoire, not even in Abidjan. I was in Bouaké, representing the country in Africa Rise. I'm a board member, board of trustee of the Africa Rise. And we were talking of nothing but rice business in Africa. We had to be in a town, even outside Bouaké, that is not in Cote d'Ivoire, not in Abidjan. And I had to travel about 7 hours from that town to Abidjan to try and catch a flight to make sure I'm here today. Agribusiness is a way to boost your personal economy. What is agribusiness? When you talk about agriculture, everybody thinks about going to the farm. Agriculture has not been lucrative to us in Nigeria because we have looked at agriculture, ishe agbeni, that it is a farmer's job. Agriculture is big business in United States of America, in the UK. Everywhere you go without agribusiness, you are not talking any form of business. Agribusiness is not exclusively the production. For sustainability, you need a critical niche in agriculture, and that is the area where you can sustain and be able to feed ourselves all year round without having to go and start looking for food from outside or picking from the dustbin. And that is what you call food security. Nigeria is not food secured. Neither are we nutrition secured. And why do we have this large number of youth here, all of us looking forward to working with government without looking at how we can sustain our life through agribusiness and becoming multi-millionaires? My dear youth, this morning, before the advent of the oil, Nigeria was blessed extensively in agro raw materials. Nigeria was blessed with mineral raw materials. Then the oil and gas came in, and we all forgot about our agro raw materials. We forgot about our mineral raw materials, and we centered up ourselves into the oil and the gas. Cheap money. I said cheap money. And that was what has brought us to where we are. When you are classifying countries and nations of the world, the basis of classification is what? The basis in which you classify a country as a third world country or one of the countries of the Committee of Nations is simply by the level of industrialization. Today, Nigeria, with all the resources we have, anywhere in the world, Nigerians are walking shoulder high. They have all the resources, they have all the money. We became giants of Africa. It is a shame that the giant of Africa is still a third world country with all of our resources. No country has as much financial, material, human, intellectual resources like Nigeria. And yet, we are a third world country. It makes me very, very sad. Way back in 1953, there was a commission that was sent to Nigeria. That commission was to find out why Nigeria was still an underdeveloped country. And the commission then, which was carried out by the Bank of Reconstruction, today Bank of Industry in Nigeria, found out that Nigeria was not industrialized, Because result of research results were diffused, were uncoordinated, and were not utilized for industrialization. And until we use our own R&D, research results, until we use our research results, Nigeria cannot be industrialized. Our recommendation has not been put into place. The oil and gas came in the 60s. And like the proverbial spoiled child that is being fed with this golden spoon and milk, we all relaxed. Life pattern changed. Everybody wants to be in the Joneses. We want to be like the Americas. America worked hard to get to where it was. The UK worked very hard to get to where they are. We came in straight at the top, and that is why we are crashing, because there's no sustainability. If you sustain, if you build, then you'll be able to sustain yourself. We buy into technology we don't understand. We buy into technology we can't sustain because we want to be there. And today, now the oil has failed. What is left of us? We are crashing very fast. We are in recession. We now depend on people who feel, yes, we can hold the country to ransom, who feel marginalized because have not been able to handle them effectively. They have a right. They are justified. What have we done to all the scientists we produce every year in Nigeria? Everybody goes to the banking sector. Everybody goes into the media. Everybody is singing. So what I'm going to talk about is on our own technology, how we can leverage on our technology. It could be crude, it could be tough from the beginning, but the future is very ripe. You can be the Dangotes of tomorrow. I can see many of you, multimillionaires. I am a DG today, but very soon I'm going to retire. I'm not going to be a DG forever. What next do? I must go into agribusiness. I must go into the business I'm going to teach you today, and which my staff are going to elaborate extensively. I was talking about processing, which is a critical niche in agro-processing. If you process your agric materials, take tomatoes for instance, over 45% statistics have shown of all the tomato which is produced in Nigeria goes to waste because we are working in seasonal fruits. You can be a graduate of Firo technology. You can be a great entrepreneur. We have trained over 500,000 entrepreneurs. Over 75% of the SMEs in Lagos and Southwest and environ are using Firo technology. I'm wishing you all the best. I wish I should be able to stay here for the rest of the day with you, but I have to leave. I have to meet the other commitments, but I'm very happy I made yours. God bless you. Thank you very much. Ìwé kíkọ láìsí ọkọ́ àti àdá kò ì pẹ́ o. Iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ níṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ wa, ẹni kò ṣiṣẹ́ àjẹbọ. Ìṣàpá láìsí iyán àti ẹ̀gúsí kò ì pẹ́ o, kò ì pẹ́ o.
Hi, I'm Olumide Emmanuel, Chairman, Common Sense Television. It's a new dawn in the media space on the continent. So are you looking for a place where relationship, finance, and leadership content are being unveiled? Common Sense TV is the place. Welcome on board.
Follow us on all our social media platforms at MyCSTV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.